This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Welcome back to What's Up Waco, the podcast that loves to introduce you to the people, the places, and the properties that make Waco an excellent community to live. Hey everybody, welcome back to What's Up Waco. This is your host and local real estate agent, Erica Boisvert, with Carissa today of Remedy Design Shop.
Hi.
Hello.
I feel nervous being in front of the mic for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. It's been a long time. I feel like, oh my goodness. It's weird.
We're just going to talk. We're going to talk about flowers
good.
and jewelry and art.
Very cool.
And what got you started. And Remedy, where'd the name for the business come from?
Honestly, I used to work in radio and I had a very, not high stress. It was super fun, but my whole life was kind of in front of thousands of people. And I always enjoyed art, but I never considered myself an artist or wouldn't show anybody.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen what you do?
In sixth grade, I had an art teacher, Mrs. Williams. I don't know if she's still alive or if she's still in Waco, but she told me I remember I got it was my only B in sixth grade. And she told me that my football looked like something that comes out of your body. And she said that. And so I was super,
Shame
on
Miss Williams.
I know, right?
I hope she's not teaching or that she learned
I know,
and
right?
grew.
So I was super nervous to show anybody my work. But
Well, shoot, I don't blame you now knowing that story.
But it came out of just needing to decompress,
Okay.
needing something quiet. I was doing at the time a whole lot of public things, comedy, and I just needed.
And you're probably very deadline driven, I would imagine, with radio. No?
I mean, I should be. No, I produced the show too, and it was yes.
Oh, that's a lot.
So yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. But
It's like project management, but hurting kittens because you have creative types, right?
Yeah, I worked
a lot of
with
creatives.
Yeah, I worked with my team I was the only girl on a team of 4 guys who had been in radio since the 80s, since the
gosh.
prime time of talk radio.
Yeah,
and so they just did what they wanted, and I just had to kind of try to make everything fit with that. Make everybody else apologize just for what we were doing.
So you really were just hurting kittens.
Oh, yes.
Literally.
Worse. Like lions.
So, oh yeah, because they had the ego to go with it.
Oh my God, yes.
Ooh, sorry guys. I mean, if the shoe fits, that's on you, dudes. So this was your outlet. This was your escape.
Yes. And I started hiking a lot, and
Okay.
yeah, I quit drinking. I
Okay.
had gone through very public quit drinking, quit eating disorder, all on the air in front of thousands of Austin people.
Oh yeah, that's not stressful.
No, so it was my therapy,
For
It
sure.
really was. Just going on hikes and I started gardening, and I started wanting to learn how to I had bug boards. I was kind of a nerd and collected bugs, and so I wanted to figure out a way to save those. And then I
You're
realized,
what's his name from CSI?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. But then I realized flowers were so much more marketable. And
Really?
and-
Weird.
yeah,
People
I know,
will
right?
buy the pressed flowers, but not the
Yeah.
pressed
People
bugs.
would come up to my booth when I had insects, and they were like, ew, ew, oh my God, I can't. Yeah. So,
Oh gosh.
but I love flowers. So it was actually where I was supposed to be.
I love how you phrase that. They're more marketable.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But it was great because when I worked in radio, I could say on the air "Hey, I want some bugs," and people would send me live bugs in boxes, and I never knew what I was opening up. And the front desk lady was like, "Somebody came for a package for you, but I want you to open it really far away from me.
Take it anywhere
Yeah.
else."
So
Oh my gosh. They must have loved that.
yeah, I got
Thanks.
bed
Carissa.
bugs once
Why? Why would they send you?
in a
but
jar.
You actually don't look grossed out by
No,
that.
it was really cool.
I-
It was really cool.
I'm over here going, ew, but I wish you guys could see her face because her eyes were wide. She's all excited. No, thank you. Those things multiply.
It was the coolest thing. And it was the note was don't open this. And if you want to kill them, put them in your car on a summer day. It was in the summer. And so
Okay.
you could, I guess heat kills them. So I just left them in my glove compartment to,
That'll do it.
make sure they were gone before I messed with them.
Good call. Good
Yeah.
call. Oh my gosh. Okay. So other than killing bugs and finding flowers
Yes.
and finding the art.
Yes.
So then, okay. So you transition out of radio
Yes.
and you're back in Waco.
I actually started this in Austin,
you
while
did?
I was in radio.
Oh yeah, because you said you're
Yeah.
doing the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I kind of waited until radio surprisingly does not pay anything. And I did it for a really long time. And so once I started kind of gaining traction with jewelry, I decided that as soon as I made more than I made in radio, which did not take very long. Then I was going to move on. And it was hard because that was my life for so long, and it was like kind of defined me. And I played this character online, and it was a weird separation thing, but felt really good to finally, it was the best thing I could have ever done.
We got to step into who you truly
were.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. It was fun. Yeah.
All right. And so now here you are in Waco. So so you're Miss Williams, who we're not fans of.
Right.
You said was a Waco teacher?
Yes. So I grew up here.
Born and raised Waco. Mm-hmm. Very cool. Do you hate me? I'm from California.
No. My husband's from California too. So
No
I brought
way?
him. Yeah.
What part?
He's from San Francisco, Bay Area.
I went to college there. Anyway, we can talk another time. Very cool. But now you're back home. What brought you back up? I feel like once people leave, they do kind of come back.
Yeah.
Y'all love Waco.
We do. And it was pandemic. I was pregnant in the pandemic. It was March. My husband lost his job. All we were doing was Remedy. And so we were like, well, there's no reason to, and we were doing it all online during that time. So there was no reason to be in Austin, and it was so expensive, and it made just much more sense. And then we kind of had a 10-year plan. So like one day we knew that this farm was going to be ours.
Okay.
So we knew that we were going to end up in Waco eventually. And we knew we wanted a flower farm. We knew that we wanted to like grow our flowers. And so it actually made a lot of sense to be here because this is where our land is. So we kind of are working backwards. I think most people probably go from like growing flowers to pressing them. We pressed them, and then now we are launching our flower farm this spring. So this is our first year. Yeah.
Yes, I know. I've been watching kind of what you've been doing online. So that's really neat.
Yeah. It's fun.
I'm posting pictures of him out in the flowers.
Oh, yeah. It's been,
the beds. I don't know.
Yeah. Flower fields, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like, I kill stuff. So I would be right up your alley. I could give you a lot of dead flowers.
Hey, I'll take them.
Okay. I have them. I have dead lilies around my house right now.
Oh, no.
I don't do well. Okay, so now you've got the farm. You're here in Waco. It all made sense. It just it sounds like it organically became what it needed to be.
Yeah.
It all was kind of working toward this.
Yeah.
Do you look back at it and see that line? Are you like, oh gosh?
It's bizarre because 5 years ago, I would have never imagined that I would be in Waco again. I mean, I knew I would. I didn't know it would be so soon.
Fair.
I thought I would be having my babies in Austin, and I would be because our business was doing so well there during the time, but pre-COVID when we did markets, and we really we were getting a lot of wholesales, and we were growing a lot there, and I didn't see any reason to leave. And my husband loved his job before, and he was a luthier. He made guitars for like a really cool company, a big Collings. It's like a boutique guitar, and he did it by hand. Wow. So when I got pregnant and I couldn't do resin anymore because that was you can't be around it and breathe it, right? So he had already taken over that part of the business, which kind of makes sense because making guitars, like sanding and polishing, it all kind of So then I had my baby, and he lost his job during COVID, and we decided to move, and he is still primarily our resin maker.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that works out.
Yeah. But I think I'm moving back into it now that he is head farmer. That's fine.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Okay, so we've talked kind of roundabout about what it is, but Remedy Design Shop.
Yes.
Which we'll put in the notes links so they can go look at this because it's very visual.
Yes.
And here we are on an audio medium. So sorry, y'all. You're gonna have to go check her out on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you social. But so tell people what you make.
Okay. So we do primarily pressed flowers, but we also do flower preservations. Most of our product, I'm kind of honing in and trying to really focus this side of the business to Texas natives. We're doing, that's kind of what we really do the best is we do bluebonnets, we do Texas native flowers, and we do have a lot of wholesales, and we've kind of grown that part of our business.
Sure.
And then we also do a lot of wedding preservations and like funeral flowers. Yeah. So I'm kind of trying to figure out, I feel like I'm at a weird crossroads with our business where we're trying to figure out which way I really want to focus.
You want to niche down?
Yeah, because I'm kind of doing it all. And now that we're doing flowers too, I just can't do it all anymore. So yeah. So I think that my love is I want to be where I can create for the fun of it a little bit more
Okay.
and kind of hone down what we sell as really what we do the best, which I think is our Texas flowers and what I feel like really passionate about because I love, and our farm is like 64 acres. And right now,
wow.
I mean, it's about to be like 24 acres of bluebonnets and it's beautiful, you know, and I just, it's home. And I feel like with our flower business launching, I want to be like the Texas flower people one day, you know?
Oh, fun.
Like I want to have like our farm to be a place where people can come and pick flowers.
I was just going to ask, are you going to let people like take pictures by your
I
bluebonnets?
would yes,
or,
yes,
I
would love
so
that.
Pretty, and you might have this. I don't know, but like everybody does their bluebonnet pictures. What a resin frame with bluebonnets in it would be so cool.
Yeah. Well, we do a lot of bluebonnets, and we might be. And I'm not going to talk about it right now, but there's like a project that's coming up that we're going to start in the spring that is probably going to like organically change the course of our business. That is all pressing bluebonnets. So yeah, we're not for sure, but I think that's going to be where we're going. So it's going to be, we are just bluebonnets. I mean, yeah.
Bluebonnets.
And
it is what it is.
Yeah. I still want to take on wedding bouquets because I like doing it. Like I want to do that. Yeah. And I love doing that, like those personal pieces, but I want to not make that the central part of my business because it is stressful to do things for other people, you know?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, you mean working with the public?
Oh, yeah. Working with the public. And like, especially, you know, weddings are so special and I want to like make sure they're perfect. And so it's kind of stressful for me. But
and brides are very, they know what they want and how they want it. So that it's hard to get in somebody else's mind.
And it's great. And I get it. I totally get it. But at the same time, I want to eventually provide brides with their flowers. And then take them back and preserve them, you know? I want to be like the full circle person on that side of the business. And then I want to do Texas flowers.
That's
so those
cool.
things. Yeah.
So it has two branches.
Yes.
See, so you look, all you need to do is come in. And
I just need to work it out.
You worked it all out.
Look,
there it is.
Yeah.
I hope your husband's listening.
And he's going to continue being the head of the farm because I can't take on that. No. And he's good at it. It's nice to see him. He is really like come into his own. I feel he has never complained about being a full-time jewelry maker. But it's really nice. He loves this. He spent the last 3 years researching and doing trials and testing everything. And he's listened to every podcast. He's taken courses. He is he's on top of
ready
it.
To grow some flowers.
Yeah. So I'm letting him take the lead and getting to kind of like just be like, yeah, we can buy that. Yes. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So that's kind of my role in the flower farm right now. And then I'll sell them and do marketing and stuff. And
very fun.
We got to hire somebody soon. So there's that. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That means growth and good things, right? Progress.
Yes.
So do you do, if anybody local wanted to come check you out, do you guys do the Waco Market or Woodway?
Yes,
what do you do?
We are everywhere. We are at the Waco Farmers Market every single Saturday.
Good deal.
And we are at the Woodway Farmers Market, and you can find us at Brazos Tours. We are at Utopia and Waco. We're all over Austin.
Wow. Okay.
We're in the Harvard Museum of Natural History. We're all over that. We're in like Botanical Gardens, the Dallas Museum of Arts.
Wow.
Yeah, we got stuff everywhere.
Well, you also have I get not installation pieces, but you do have. Are they commissioned when you do like your big one that you just did with the flowers and the bugs, or is that just something you wanted to build?
So that was just
something you're like, let me do this.
That should have been something I made. I shouldn't just be making like pieces like that for myself, but every once in a while you gotta. Yeah. Well, because resin's expensive. It's a you know, and so like just like I'm gonna buy this $2,000 or $200 coffee table just for myself, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I had been saving like some stuff, so that was a me. I never do work for myself. That was
good.
Probably the first thing in like 3 years I've done for myself.
You did, not good that you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That is so fun.
Yeah.
It's a really neat piece. Go check out her jewelry, buy that, but also check out what she made for herself.
Yeah.
It's huge and awesome.
Yeah. And it is for sale. It's just I did it for a like passion project.
Like yes.
Yeah.
I'm like you filled yourself.
Yeah.
You filled your cup and now you can now somebody's gonna pay.
Yeah. I'll let it go. Yeah. I'll let it go now.
It is really neat. So what the farm so you want it to organically become, I guess, the two branches that you kind of dialed it down to.
Yeah.
That would be great. And then you're also found at farmers markets and online. Can people order online?
Yes. Yeah, we have a website. We're on Etsy.
Yep.
I have a Facebook group if you want to join it. And if you're on Facebook, just Look at that.
Oh.
My little strings. You can join our Facebook VIP Remedy Designs. Just go to our page and you can find it. And I do sales every week. That's kind of where I do my fun stuff, like
Okay.
where I release stuff and kind of test stuff for market. And kind of that is the stuff I kind of make for like myself. That's
Okay.
not for, we do a lot of stuff. Like I said, a lot of the wholesale things that we do, it's kind of just making the same pieces over and over again, which is fun. And I love it. And I love that people love our pieces, but
Right.
it's kind of fun to do other stuff. So.
Well, it's nice to branch out.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Because
sure.
you can make bluebonnet earrings
Oh,
so
yeah.
many times
Yeah.
before
Yes.
you're like, okay.
Yes. And
I
I
need
will
to
keep
stretch my
making
brain.
them. Yes. But it is so nice to do other things. So
Sure.
yeah.
What's your bestseller, would you say?
Probably our Bluebonnet Texas, like nationally. People really, I think people are just so nostalgic for the Bluebonnet and people love it. And it's such a good, like the notes that go with it, like on Etsy that are, sending off to their friends who moved away or giving it to people for goodbye gifts. But then besides that, people really like any of our bar necklaces, ferns, forget-me-nots, which forget-me-nots are one of the things we don't grow. But
Really?
it's just, we don't grow them here very well.
Wow.
I've tried every year.
Really?
Yeah. They're just so they like cold weather.
Okay.
So,
So Texas is
Yeah.
just not the place.
It's just not it. Yeah.
It's just not
Yeah.
going to do it. That's fair. I mean, it's
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff here and
Yeah.
a lot of rocky soil.
Oh, yeah.
Where is the farm? Do you want to say?
Oh, yeah. We're in
Okay.
Valley Mills.
Oh, you are? Oh,
Yeah.
I know. That's why I was like, just come on down. if you need me.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have plenty.
Oh, really?
So much. So much.
We might need some.
We need to clear it before my daughter's wedding. So.
Oh, hey. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm just saying.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we have a whole field that I'm worried because we sprayed it
Yeah.
for the cattle, so the hay will grow. This is super, super fun for all the listeners. But anyway, and so now I'm nervous that 11 acres is just going to be like gnarly.
Oh.
And then 11 acres is going to have bluebonnets and wildflowers. So I'm like, oh,
When are they
please go
getting
back.
married?
May 3rd.
Oh, that's so exciting. Very cool.
Fun, yeah. Okay, so you said Texas native. What about I know bluebonnets are, but they're always kind of in conjunction with. You always see Indian brushes and Indian blankets. Or,
yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
are they still called that?
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
think so. I mean, I kind of, I think so. I think we call them blanket flowers, but Indian paintbrushes are still, or paintbrushes. There's like 8 kinds. So
Okay,
yeah,
but those bright red ones,
Yeah.
like those reddish
Yeah.
orange that you always see.
yeah. And right now, if you like, the first flowers of the spring are the yellow kind of daisy looking. They're 4-nerve daisies, and they are really pretty right now. And then the bluebonnets, and then come the Indian paintbrushes, and then come the blankets, and there's a whole lot of other ones in there too. And yeah,
I
there's
love
just so
that
many.
though.
Yeah.
Because you're right. Because I don't think people realize they think that stuff just grows. It's spring, so it grows.
Oh, yeah,
so you
yeah.
just have it all. No, but you know which
Oh.
part of the spring
Oh,
season
yeah.
you're in based on which flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Pop it up.
I mean, we watch our fields change complete color from blue to red. Like
Yeah.
it goes from bluebonnets to the blankets, and it is so beautiful.
It is.
I love it. Yeah.
I know. Look at you. You're so excited about it. I love it.
I love it.
I'm gonna have to drive by and see the flowers.
I
bloom.
am hoping. And so also join our mailing list on my website, which is remedydesignshop.com. And this spring, I'm planning on doing a few nights. Like we're still testing things. Like this week, we're testing a projector. I want to do like a movie night and like a U-Pick, or a some sort of like picnic nights. Like I want to plan a few things in the spring for
Like
people
events.
to come out. Yes, like small testing, kind of
Sure.
testing the waters of events to see, how it goes
what
with people coming
resonates,
out.
who-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So join our mailing list because that's where I will like tell people about what we're doing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Join the mailing list. So you have it also feels very community minded then.
Yeah. Yes.
That's cool.
I think that because I started the way I did, I wouldn't have been able to start this business so strong with like so much support if it weren't for I said I was the only lady on this all male radio show.
Yes.
So I have like a group of women they call themselves warriors, and for that radio show I was on, and they have helped me. They have been there. They have supported me. They have bought my things no matter what, and they have kind of just like followed me along and cheered me on. And so yes, I definitely feel like I have like a really great community that has
awesome.
helped me out.
I love women who build up women.
It's wonderful.
They're my
It's
people.
me too. It makes me really happy. And
Right.
I don't know. I want more of that. And that's another thing. It's a whole nother thing. But like I want to do workshops at my farm for women, having like girls' nights and doing art projects and making flower crowns and princess camp for adults and things like that.
Gosh,
like
that'd be so fun.
there's so many
Flower
things.
crowns.
Right. Yes. I
Oh.
want to do all of it. I want to do like tea parties and things. Like I just have
yes.
so many things I want to do. So We'll
That
see.
is so like my wheels are over here too, like you could do this and that.
I
and
know,
what else are
right?
you doing, Carissa?
There's so many
What
things.
about this? I mean, that'd be so fun.
I know.
Like team up with Dreamy Picnics.
I
and do,
know,
like, kids parties.
exactly, right?
You and
Like,
Victoria, I think, would get along so well.
I have never met
Have you
her,
met-
but I've heard about them, from lots of people. And
Yes.
I need
Oh,
to.
that'd be fun. Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll connect you guys.
Okay, sounds good.
So fun.
Very
Okay.
cool.
So, but it just sounds like it's so much more than the jewelry and the farm. Like it's becoming, or you're or aiming to be.
Yeah.
That's very neat.
I feel like it's so undefinable right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like I honestly, in this moment, I feel kind of overwhelmed because because we're coming up on our first spring of selling fresh flowers that we are so not sure about what we're doing. I mean, we've done it for 2 years, but we haven't sold them. And so it's a whole new thing. And then at the same time, I've got like this big project coming up that I just am scared to death about. And I am like, it's just all sorts of things. And so I think probably what I need to do right now is like take a break from commissions. And so that's probably,
focus.
Yes. And every spring, this is what happens. I mean, really, we press bluebonnets from now until the end of April constantly on top of everything else. And then we have we do big festivals this season. So we're already signed up for them all. So we're doing them, but it is a lot right now. And I was like, wait, what did I commit us to? All of these things. So yeah, we're in it though.
Woo.
So we're just, today my husband said, we just got to get through December. And I was like, oh my God.
He knows it's March, right?
Yeah. So we're planning to take August off this year.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we'll have a good solid, after all the crazy, after the flowers are on their break, we're going to take our break and then hopefully come back with more flowers in the fall.
Yes.
So,
oh my God.
yeah.
So are you wanting to sell the fresh flowers to individuals? Or are you going to supply flower shops in the area, or what's the thought?
Both.
Okay.
Hopefully. I mean, honestly, there's such a niche that needs to be filled for both. We don't have any flower. We do have local flower farms that are amazing, but we don't have a whole lot selling at our markets. I think the closest, the one that had been selling at our markets, like farm, and we have wonderful florists that sell, and I would love to work with all of them because we have, I think, ever since COVID, there's been a little bit of the disruption in the flower industry where a lot of the farms that people wholesaled from, most of their flowers from wholesales come from South America or from Holland or, and I think during COVID, a lot of those farms shut down or started doing something else. So
everybody had to kind of diversify
figure
and find
out
another way. Yeah.
And so I think that there's kind of a want for farm flowers and the stuff that we can grow here. We can do everything here. I mean, we've really got great long season for growing.
Yeah. That's
it's
fair.
I mean, hot.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff dies in July and August, but yeah, I do feel that there is a need for more local flowers here.
Absolutely. Well, and even just you saying that you can, you guys can even start planting now.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
Oh yeah.
I'm from Colorado, and I was just talking to my mom yesterday, and she's like, yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be able to plant maybe the second week of May.
Yeah.
And I was like,
my gosh.
geez. She's like, I might start peas because, they grow in really cold. But,
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine if you could only grow from May to July?
No.
That's nothing.
Our sunflowers are already up to my knees.
Oh my gosh.
Our first round. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to drive by.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going to drive by. We're out there every weekend.
Very cool.
But I think that's really cool. And I think, yeah, because I mean, you've got Norma's and Wildflower and just little florists. But yeah, there was definitely pandemic just kind of put everything on the decline.
Yeah.
So that's very cool to see it come up. It feels very, from an outsider, it feels very joyful. Like you're at the tip of hope.
Yeah.
At the beginning of a dream when you're just feeling it all out.
Yeah.
So, and it can be very overwhelming.
It is. But at the same time, I feel so lucky to get to do all these different things that I love. And it's somehow my job now.
Right?
I never thought. I never thought.
Look at that.
Yeah. I thought, when I worked in entertainment, I grew up wanting to be an actress or a comedian, and then I did that for all my 20s and 30s. And I really feel like I got it out of my system.
You're like, okay,
and now I can
got paid to do it, and now
I can just make pretty things and grow pretty things. So that's what I want to do.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So if people want to, what's the best way to contact you for orders? I know you said mailing list, so we'll put that in our show notes.
Yeah.
What's the best place to follow you social?
Probably Instagram.
Okay.
I mean, I am on and off of everything, but just email me. Instagram, message me. I'll find it.
There you
Right now, I might not, but
right.
I will in the next few days. Yeah.
I hope you have some funnels built in.
Yeah.
So it just goes right to you.
Yeah.
Good deal. Oh, yay for social media. Who knew that would be
Woohoo.
such a big part of our business?
I know, right?
It's massive.
I know. Ugh. People
it's
can
so
reach
good.
you anytime. It is great. It's great.
Especially from like an education standpoint. I think it's such a great place.
Yeah.
I think people really look for, all
Yeah.
the TikToks.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
I'm
yeah.
sure there's flower talk. Don't
No.
worry about it though.
There's
Your
so
hands
much.
are full.
I know. I'm
just saying.
I'm not taking on anything else.
No, you're good. You've got your hands
Yeah.
full. Okay, so Texas native flowers.
Yes.
Beautiful jewelry, which by the way, you're wearing your own pieces.
Yeah.
I've been
bluebonnets.
eyeballing them.
Yeah.
Mhm. I've been looking at your earrings and your
Yeah.
necklace. So check her out. Check out Remedy Design Shop on Instagram.
Yes.
And then definitely get on the mailing list.
Yeah,
I'm about to, because
yeah,
that sounds like
yeah.
good stuff. Some events. So if you're local to Valley Mills, so if you're Clifton, Valley Mills, China Spring, Waco, Meridian, I mean, you've got everything. You're just right there. So definitely check it out. If you're Austin friends,
Yeah.
it's not a bad drive. You're Dallas people,
No.
also not a bad
No,
drive.
yeah. We got a lot of awesome people coming like weekly to see us, so it's really nice.
Yeah, it's really not
Yeah.
it's an hour and a half. It's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
It's about the same as it would take to get downtown Austin to anywhere in Austin, so probably less.
Ouch. But true.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, driving into Austin, I'm like, oh,
No.
we're here.
It's horrible. My husband, so he goes to Austin. He was going to Austin 3 times a week
Oh my
for
gosh.
markets up until now we're in Georgetown for our
Okay.
second market. So he goes to just once a week. He goes to Austin. We're at the Georgetown Farmers Market, and oh my goodness, it's so much better. Not having to enter into Austin.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because so Georgetown, if you don't know, it's like the fringe. Like you're getting to it,
Yeah.
but you're not in it.
yeah,
So that must
so
be
much
so
better.
relief.
Yeah, it's an hour. It's an hour.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But or just come up to Waco.
yeah, or just
We don't have that nonsense. We have
Yeah.
construction, but you can get around that.
Very true.
Not a big deal. Well, good deal. Well, thank you so much for coming out
Yes.
today.
So thank you so much for having me.
No, this is so fun.
Yeah.
So y'all follow her, Remedy Design Shop. Get behind it, learn about it, get some jewelry.
Yeah.
It is springtime-ish. I
Yeah.
don't know. Texas does what Texas wants, but it's
That's
feeling
true.
pretty today.
Mhm.
So get out there, order some flowers, and that's pretty much all we've got for today. Unless I forgot. Did I miss anything?
No, you're good.
We're good?
Yeah, you're good.
All
I
right,
think it's
then.
everything.
That's What's Up, Waco.
Do you have a topic you want to talk about? Do you have questions about Waco, the real estate market, how to sell your house, what to look for when you're buying a home? Send me an email, ericasellstexas@gmail.com. Shoot me a text, 254-447-0180. Happy to chat about it. Find me anywhere you listen to your podcasts or at roguemedianetwork.com.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.